चलिए ऑपरेशन के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं। सेट्स के ऊपर कितने सारे ऑपरेशन हम कर सकते हैं। चूंकि हमारे पास नंबर होता है तो हम उस पर प्लस कर सकते हैं, माइनस कर सकते हैं, इंटू कर सकते हैं, डिवीजन कर सकते हैं। चूंकि आप इंजीनियरिंग पास आउट हैं या फिर इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे हैं तो आपके लिए कोई बहुत बड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है ये समझने के लिए। बस कंप्लीटनेस के लिए मैं ये चीजें बता रहा हूँ आपको। तो आपको समझना होगा कि पहले व्हाट इज यूनिवर्सल सेट। ओके, लाइक हाउ कैन यू इंटरप्रेट दिस थिंग? It's very simple to understand. Okay, like if you're going to do something, like if you want to test something, okay, you need data. Okay, so there will be source of data ना, जहाँ से तुम डेटा निकालोगे। Like if you have 1 लाख डेटा, तो 1 लाख डेटा के ऊपर तुम स्टडी नहीं करने वाले हो। You will take some data and on the some data you will do something. Okay, you will analyze it कि किस टाइप का डेटा है। Okay, तो यूनिवर्सल सेट तुम्हारा एक ऐसा सेट होगा जहाँ से आप सब चीज़ लेने वाले हो, वहां से लेकर आप स्टडी करोगे। यानी यूनिवर्सल सेट आप किसी भी रिस्पेक्ट में समझ सकते हो। बस इसको इस तरीके से अगर डेफिनेशन वाइज समझना है तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट इंक्लूड ऑल द एलिमेंट अंडर डिस्कशन। ओके, सो you can represent it with u or you can represent with e. You can write it anything. Okay, okay, for an example, set of positive real number. Okay, so now from this set, like पॉजिटिव रियल नंबर है तुम्हारे पास, सेट ऑफ पॉजिटिव रियल नंबर, तो तुम सभी रियल नंबर के ऊपर स्टडी नहीं करने वाले हो। सपोज करो तुम एक फिक्स डोमेन की चीजों को स्टडी करने वाले हो, देन यू विल टेक ओनली दोस एलिमेंट। ओके, तो यूनिवर्सल सेट इज लाइक इट इंक्लूड ऑल द एलिमेंट अंडर डिस्कशन। ओके, so now we know that ki everyone know this thing. So now let's start on operation. So first operation what we do, it's called intersection. Okay, so everyone know how the intersection work. Suppose we have two different set. Okay, so this is symbol of intersection. So what you do, everyone know that means we take the common between them. तो how that means sets के लैंग्वेज में कैसे लिखोगे, we take the element such that वो x में भी बिलोंग कर रहा हूँ, लाइक सॉरी जो कि a में भी बिलोंग कर रहा हूँ as well as b में भी बिलोंग कर रहा हूँ। okay, that things we are going to take out, that element will be your intersect between two sets. okay, so डायग्राम में अगर समझना है तो in Venn diagram you can represent it. Suppose this is a universe, okay, and within inverse this a and b belong. So suppose this is a and this is your b part. So now you can understand between this two set, this is set a and this is set b. So जो common portion होगा that is going to be your a intersection b. तो इसमें कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, लाइक एवरी इंस्ट्रक्टर विल टेल यू। तो इसमें कुछ समझने के लिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि तुम्हें समझ में ना आता हो, ठीक है, तो मैं इसमें ज़्यादा फोर्स नहीं कर रहा हूँ। जस्ट टू एक्सप्लेन सम प्रॉपर्टीज एंड ऑल द थिंग्स आई एम कंप्लीटिंग इट। आई नो दैट कि यू नो दिस थिंग। सेकेंड थिंग is union. Okay, union is like this operator, this is called union operator. Okay, so we can do the union between a union b. Okay, so how we can represent in sets form, we'll take those element only, या तो तुम्हारे a में अवेलेबल हो या तो तुम्हारे b में अवेलेबल हो। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? अगर दोनों जगह अवेलेबल है तो विल टेक ओनली वन टाइम। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? So the example is, suppose set A is 1 2 3, B is 1 2 6. So you need to find out A intersection, sorry, union B. So you will take this element and now you can say ये तो दोनों जगह ना, तो no need to write it 2 times, you will write only 1 time. Okay, and 3 is not available, you can write it. Are you getting my point? So okay, in simple way you can understand. ओके, लेट मी ट्राई इट बिकॉज इन द प्रॉब्लम गेट प्रॉब्लम एक तो है इसके ऊपर, तो उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए थोड़ा सा मैं और तुम्हारे नॉलेज को थोड़ा सा बूस्ट करता हूँ। आई नो कि तुम्हें पहले से पता है बट फिर भी लाइक जो इंटरसेक्शन होता है यू कैन रिलेट विद द मल्टीप्लिकेशन। ओके, एंड यूनियन इज गोइंग टू बी योर प्लस ऑपरेशन। आई नो एवरीवन नोज अबाउट सम रूल, ओके, एंड एवरीवन नोज अबाउट प्रोडक्ट रूल। इफ यू हैव टू डिफरेंट इवेंट एंड दोनों इवेंट का होना जरूरी है तभी आपका कंप्लीट ऑपरेशन होगा, दैट टाइम यू आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई द प्रोडक्ट रूल। ओके, एंड द आउट ऑफ दिस टू थिंग्स ओनली वन इज रिक्वायर्ड। किसी एक का हो जाना भी लाइक हो गया, देन भी हमारा काम चल जाएगा, देन यू हैव टू अप्लाई प्लस ऑपरेटर। ओके, व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग इट, बिकॉज इन द लाइक कभी ना कभी तुम्हें प्रोबेबिलिटी पढ़ने को मिलेगा, इवन तुम इस टॉपिक में भी अपने क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर सकते हो बाय कन्वर्टिंग इनटू लाइक यू कैन कन्वर्ट intersect into multiplication and union to plus, and then you can solve your problem easily. Okay, so I hope you cleared with this thing, and you can draw the Venn diagram of it. It's very easy. Okay, so you can draw Venn diagram. So this is A, this is B. So you color out all the part, that is going to be your A union B. Okay, so now there is a one possibility in intersect, like sometime ऐसा होगा कि we are not getting any common term. Okay, like A and B, like they are not giving any common term. Okay, between them there is a separation. Okay, so that means what, this is a A intersection B, not giving anything. So this type of set is called disjoint sets. I hope you cleared with the basic two operation. One is intersection, another is a union, and the basic idea about what is the sum rule and what is the product rule, and one more idea you just got with the disjoint set. Now let's move on and see the next operation. Next we will see difference operator. Okay, so if you have two different set A and B, so we can do A minus B, and if you have B minus A, like if you have A and B, then we can reverse करके भी आंसर निकाल सकते हैं. So we will see उसका आंसर कैसा आएगा, क्या आएगा, but for now just try to see the definition. Okay, and A minus B also can be represented like this. Okay, similarly B minus A को तुम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो. And then how you will take such element which will belong only A, not to B. Okay, that is a and. That means what, these things and this thing दोनों तुम्हारा ट्रू होना चाहिए, तभी तुम्हें लाइक टू बी अ डिफरेंस को इसको करेक्ट करने के लिए. Okay, similarly for here the element only belong to the B but not to the A, so these two things is going to be true, then your output is going to be true. For an example, if you have some A 1 2 and B 3 2, so if you want to find out A minus B, so how will do, you will take the element, you will try to find out यहाँ पर है क्या, if है तो you will not write. Okay, नहीं है तो you will write it, that is the definition. You will take 2 and you will try to find out ये यहाँ पर है क्या, है तो you will not write it, then your final answer is going to be only A. Okay, so what about B minus A? So definition is going to be changed now, only you will take those element who is only in the B. Okay, you will take the 3 and you will try to find out here. Okay, B is not, like 3 is not available, you will write it, and again you will see the 2 is available in A, so you will not write it. So now you can understand इसका और इसका आंसर डिफरेंस आएगा. ठीक है, different answer आएगा. Okay, so you can write down A minus B is equal to the B minus A is not equivalent. Okay, they are not equivalent. So what you understanding here, there is a one law is called commutative property. Commutative law or property, you can say anything. Like what is this, why we are using this, like if you have a plus operator or into operator, and if you have a two number here, okay, and if you are interchanging like this, इसको यहाँ और यहाँ कर दिया, and उसके बाद भी तुम आंसर देखोगे तो आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी द सेम. लाइक इफ यू हैव 2 plus 3 और 3 plus 2, आंसर इज गोइंग टू द सेम. Okay, and if you have 2 into 3 or 3 into 2, answer is going to the same. Yani that is this is a plus. Initially I told you ki plus is your union. Okay, union operator. Into is a intersection operator. So both intersection and union satisfy the commutative law. But if you do A minus B and B minus A, the answer is going to be different. Okay, like 3 minus 2, 2 minus 3, like answer is like different answer aayega. So this is not going to satisfy the commutative law property. So I hope you cleared with the difference operator and the basic knowledge of commutative law. And you know, I know everyone knows actually. Okay, तो मुझे पूरा ये चैप्टर कराना है, उसके लिए मैं ये चीजें बता रहा हूँ. Okay, one thing you can also note, A power C. What is A power C? It is called relative complement of A with respect to universal set. You can write down relative complement of A with respect to universal set. Okay, so what you understanding my point? If you have A power C, तो you will take universal set जहाँ से उसने लिया and then you will do the A minus A. Are you getting my point? Okay, so इसको क्या समझोगे, कैसे निकालोगे? A of C का वैल्यू क्या आएगा? X such that X will only belong to the union, but not, like you can write it like and not in A. Okay, so like you can write it in your own, like I'm writing in my own language, you can write in mathematical ways, but X is not going to belong to the A. Okay. Okay, so you can draw the Venn diagram also. And the previous slide, like if you are remembering like A minus B, तो A minus B का भी तुम Venn diagram draw कर सकते हो. If it's A and it's a B, so you will take only this part. Okay, you will not take this part. This part is going to the A minus B. Similarly, you can draw for B minus A. If you have this part and this part, you will take only this part. That is going to be your B minus A. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this basic idea. Let's see the next operator, that is called symmetric difference. Okay, sometimes it is also called Boolean sum, and sometimes it is also called proper difference. We can represent it if you have two different sets, so symmetric difference can be represented as like that, or sometimes with the just triangle we can represent. Sometimes they can specify in the paper, they will say this is a symmetric difference. Okay, in the paper they will say कि तुम्हारा symmetric difference है. Okay, so how you are going to solve it? How can you understand what is this thing, symmetric difference? So symmetric difference is simple. You will do what? You will do A union B, like you will find the A union B, then you will find A intersection B, and then they will find the difference between them. That is going to be your symmetric difference between A and B. या और इसी चीज को तुम ऐसे भी याद कर सकते हो, like just I am taking the A minus B. Okay, you will take union, and that is going to the B minus C. Okay, that is going to be symmetric. So you can take any example and you can solve it. I know that it's very easy topic, anyone can solve it. You can take any example and you can solve it. Okay, so let's try to understand some properties, okay, of sets. So first property I've already discussed, that is a commutative property. Okay, second property is called set difference. So set difference तुम्हें already पता है, that is the A minus B and B minus A is not going to be the same. ये property already you all know. Second one is a very like बच्चों वाला associative, so everyone know, so I'm not explaining. Okay, okay, let me make it this part. Okay, you can understand, huh? 2 into 3 into 2. Okay, so if you're writing like this or if you're writing like this, the answer is going to be the same. Are you getting my point? This like just way of writing, कैसे लिख रहे हो, that is what you can understand. Order of evaluation of operand does not matter. Okay, they are going to give the same output. Okay, similarly you can go for plus, like यहाँ पे मैंने into के लिए बताया, तुम plus के लिए भी check कर सकते हो. Fourth one is a distributive. Okay, so you can understand how distributive work. Okay, so you can take it this part and then this part, then it will be okay. So this is going to be what? Okay, that is a distributive. You can understand with an example. You can take any three number and just try to distribute it and you will get the same answer. Okay, this law like कि तुम्हें याद नहीं रहेगा पेपर में, then also you can survive. Okay, because in the paper what we do, whenever they will ask something कि इसके equivalent है या नहीं है, we just take an example and we'll try to satisfy the condition. Okay, like what we'll took the three different sets, and then and we'll assume some data, and on the basis of data we'll try to establish this relation. If like this कि अगर ये true हो रहा है, then I will say okay, given statement is true. So whenever they will ask objective question, it's very easy to reply actually. Now next we'll see the absorption law. Okay, so if you have A intersection B, or if you have A union B, just try to understand. So this part is an intersection, then there will be union part. If this is a union part, this is going to be intersect part, and the same data is available here, like same sets यहाँ पर है, यहाँ पर भी sets यहाँ पर भी है. Then this is going to be your answer, like this is going to be your answer. A is going to be your answer. A is going to be your answer. Are you getting my point? I hope you are understanding my point. Okay, just try to understand. Okay, and apart from this thing, you know the De Morgan law, you can just copy it. Okay, let's see some more properties like A complement, then uska complement, this is going to be the A. These are one properties. Other properties like that, what if you have a one glass of water, it is a set A, and you have a union, and one of a glass, like if your glass of water, if you are putting inside this samandar, okay, then what you will get? You will get like you don't know anything, okay, कि क्या मिलेगा, ये तो समंदर ही है ना, उसमें थोड़ा सा पानी डाल दो, it's going to be universal set. And similarly, if you have बड़ा सा समंदर and एक तुम्हारे पास ग्लास है और ग्लास में तुम थोड़ा पानी निकाल लाते हो, you will get पानी ना, you will not get समंदर. Okay, if you have plus, like if you are doing plus with 0 with any number, what you will get? You will get number. Okay, if you have A and if you are doing this thing, what you will get? You will get number, like you will get this part. Are you getting my point? But if you have A and if you are doing with multiplication with 0, what you will get? 0. That is empty. Okay, and the basic property you can understand. If you have intersection and the same sets is available, the answer is going to be A. Similarly, A union A is going to be the A. Okay, this property, like if you can remember, that is going to help you. Otherwise, no problem. Like in the paper, you can analyze it and you can solve it. Okay, and there is a complement law. You can understand that is going to be A. So these are all the question are basic question, like not a question, just properties. On the basis of properties, they can form a questions. Okay, so I have a one question. Just try to understand. They asked in GATE 2008. Okay, you can find more on Geeks for Geeks website, so you can solve from there. So this is a question. I don't have any option actually. I have just question. Okay, one thing you can also remember, universal co we can represent as a 1. Okay, and whenever we have a 0 like that is your empty set. Okay, and one point you can also note that if you have a and if you have the complement of that A, okay, and if you're doing the union between them, you will get a universal. Are you getting my point? Okay, if you have A and if you're doing the intersect between complement of A, you will get the 5. Okay, that is an empty set. So 2008 question was very easy. If you have three different like equation three different sets, PQR plus QR. So now what can I tell you? How can you solve this problem? There is a various method. If you know the concept of mathematical logic in the 12th standard, you can convert entire things into the any statement pattern, like and an OR bana sakte ho, and then you can make a table, and on the basis of table you can match the option. This is the simplest way. I know it will take the like time, but if you don't know anything, like if you're not getting the answer but somehow you want 2 marks or 1 marks, then you can make a logic like truth table, and the truth table ke basis pe you try to verify your given option. Okay, so how can you solve this problem? Just try to understand this thing. Okay, so more of a time, like you will try to find out the common term. So this part, if this part will taking, so something is going to be common, like QR is going to be the common part. This is going to be the P plus P complement, and this part is going to be the Q plus R complement. Now tell me, what is going to happen now? We know that this properties, it is going to be what? Universal, and universal means what? 1. Okay, then it is a Q plus R, and we'll take Q plus R. Okay, I hope you are getting my point. Okay, now just try to understand what we can do now. Okay, so this part is like we'll write it Q plus, like this part, and this is going to be r plus q dash, and this is your r dash. That is my mistake. This is your r dash, and this part is going to be 1. Then what you will get, r plus r dash plus q dash, and this part is going to be 1, and this is going to q dash. So now understand, this is a universal, and in the universal you are doing something, okay, like you are doing union. So at the end what you will get, you'll get a universal. Okay, so one of the option was universal. Okay, so this was a correct option. So this question asked in 2008, GATE 2008. So there are many question. Okay, 2000 क्वेश्चन 2008 में भी इसी अलग तरीके से भी क्वेश्चन, लाइक इस क्वेश्चन को अलग तरीके से उन्होंने पूछा था. क्वेश्चन को मैं तुम्हें लिख ही देता हूँ, देन यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इसको मैंने कैसे कन्वर्ट करा था. दे आस्क अबाउट दिस थिंग P and like intersect Q and R. Okay, you can find out this question on internet. Okay, this was a question actually, and they are asking ki which of the following is true. So they are asking about which of the following is true, so you can understand this option is going to be true. Okay, 2008 2006 they asked 2 question based on this thing, and then basic part पे तुम्हारे क्वेश्चन आते गए हैं. तो सेट्स में ऐसा क्या है गेट के अंदर की, लाइक सेट्स जो बेसिक आपका सेट्स है इतना ही आपको आना चाहिए. इसके बाद हम लाइक ग्रुप हो गया आपका, तो ग्रुप रिलेशन फंक्शन ये सब चीजें के ऊपर ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आने शुरू होंगे. लाइक सेट्स इन टर्म ऑफ बेसिक्स इफ यू आस्क, I think this is sufficient. Okay, and then you can solve many problem, like how from where you can solve, you can take 11th or 12th का book and then you can solve जितना क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हो. Okay, that is more than enough. Okay, so let's try to move on. Next concept, that is called relation. So on the basis of relation we can we can form many questions. So I know that कि सबको पता है relation के बारे में. What is a relation? As I'm discussing in my first session, if you have 3 different cities, okay, and there is one person जिसका आधार कार्ड नंबर 1 है, तो इसका रिलेशन किसी न किसी के साथ होगा है. Okay, so now as a programmer or as a scientist, like you can assume yourself anything, we need to analyze it कि total relation कितने बन सकते हैं. What do you mean by total relation कितने बन सकते हैं? Suppose if you have 2 different sets, 1 2 3 and another set A and B. So I'm just putting this bracket, so don't worry, you can like curly braces ही put करना चाहिए, but I'm just putting this thing. Okay, just try to understand this data we have. 1 2 3 is some people, okay, name of the people you can assume that, and AB is some name of the people you can assume it. Now your task is to find out how many relation you can form. Okay, like we don't know कि 1 का relation A के साथ है या नहीं है, we don't know, but we will try to assume it because सपोज ऐसा सिनेरियो भी हो सकता है ना, तुम्हें स्टडी करना हो कि इसके बीच में रिलेशन है और इसके बीच में रिलेशन है, तो फिर इसके बीच में क्या रिलेशन होगा, लाइक दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंकिंग यू कैन नाउ बिल्ड इट. तो इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, इफ यू हैव दिस 1 2 3 and if you have A and B, so there is how many possibilities in everything you can understand. So A का चक्कर A के साथ हो सकता है, 1 का चक्कर A के साथ हो सकता है, एंड देन B के साथ भी हो सकता है. ओके, सो आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू बिकॉज वेरी इजी कॉन्सेप्ट. यहाँ पर भी वही रिलेशन हो सकता है, आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट, एंड सिमिलरली 3 के लिए भी वही चांसेस है, उसका भी रिलेशन दोनों के साथ हो सकता है. होगा या नहीं होगा वी डोंट नो, बट दिस मच रिलेशन इज पॉसिबल. सो इफ यू काउंट इट, total 6 relation you can form it. Okay, so that is you have A and you have B. Then what you're doing, you're doing Cartesian product. This is called Cartesian product. So इसमें तुम्हें क्या आंसर आया, that is total relation, that is a total relation. यानी 1 का relation A के साथ हो सकता है and 1 का relation B के साथ भी हो सकता है, 2 का relation A के साथ हो सकता है and 2 का relation B के साथ हो सकता है. ओके, 3 का रिलेशन A के साथ हो सकता है, 3 का रिलेशन B के साथ हो सकता है. सो जो भी तुमने यहाँ लिखा ये तुम्हारा कंप्लीट डेटा है, लाइक कंप्लीट रिलेशनशिप है. नाउ अब तुम्हारे बॉस के पास ये डेटा अवेलेबल है, सपोज मान लो, तो बॉस ऐसा करेगा कि वो सभी रिलेशन के बारे में स्टडी नहीं करेगा. लाइक वी डोंट केयर अबाउट कि तुम्हारा रिलेशन किसके साथ चल रहा है. ओके, वी जस्ट केयर अबाउट कि सलमान खान का रिलेशनशिप किसके साथ चल रहा है. ओके, सो दैट काइंड ऑफ रिलेशन विल लाइक अपने हम एम्प्लॉय को बोलेंगे कि फाइंड आउट some special relation, like we can say it कि try to find out some relation like 2 किसके साथ relate कर रहा है, 3 किसके साथ relate कर रहा है. तो now just try to understand what I'm trying to tell you कि जैसे यूनिवर्सल सेट होता है जहाँ से हम सारा डेटा लेते हैं और हम उसको स्टडी करते हैं, उसी तरीके से जब हम रिलेशन के कॉन्सेप्ट को पढ़ेंगे तो देयर विल बी कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट. हम जो भी रिलेशन बनाएंगे, कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट जितने बनते हैं, लाइक किसी भी दो सेट्स के जितने भी हम रिलेशन बना सकते हैं, उसमें से हम चूज करेंगे कि मुझे किसके ऊपर स्टडी करना है. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? लाइक दैट कि for an example, let make my example more realistic. For an example, this is a set of people and this is another set of people. Okay, and suppose this is some data 1 2 3 and 4. Suppose this is data 3 7 8 4. Okay, so like you can make them how many relation you can make? 1 का relation 2 के साथ, 3 के साथ, सबके साथ हो सकता है. Okay, I think you can assume it. But as a company owner, like I just want ki find out the those relation. Like suppose करो कि this is a group of girls and this is a group of boys. तो what I'm telling you, find out those relation जो कि अपने से डबल इनकम के साथ रिलेशन में है. ओके, तो लाइक 1 का 3 के साथ रिलेशन होगा, 1 का 7 के साथ होगा, 1 का 8 के साथ होगा और 1 का 4 के साथ भी होगा. तो माय क्वेश्चन इज ओनली अबाउट डबल, नॉट अबाउट 4 टाइम और 8 टाइम और 7 टाइम और 3 टाइम्स. ओके, 2 का रिलेशन 3 7 और 8 4 के साथ भी होगा, सबके साथ. लाइक 3 का भी वैसे ही होगा. बट व्हाट यू विल डू, दिस इज लाइक जो भी हमें मिलेगा दैट इज अ कंप्लीट कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट. बट आउट ऑफ दोस रिलेशन आई विल चूज ओनली सम डेटा फ्रॉम दैट बेस्ड ऑन रिलेशन. तो जो भी रिलेशन के बेसिस पे होगा विल टेक दोस डेटा ओनली. ओके, सो व्हाट यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग, जो भी रिलेशन बनाओगे वो हम कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट से ही उधार लेते हैं. ओके, दैट इज अ कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट. तो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर रिलेशन इज अ सबसेट ऑफ कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट. ओके, आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ओके, तो जब बात छिड़ गई है तो थोड़ी सी और कहानी और यहाँ पर जोड़ देते हैं. तो इसमें जितने भी एलिमेंट हैं दैट इज यू आर गोइंग टू बी डोमेन. ओके, एंड बी में जितने एलिमेंट हैं, वी डोंट सपोज सी भी है, जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. देन दिस इज कॉल्ड कोडोमेन. और जितने लोग मैप्ड हुए हैं बी में that is called range. Okay, and range is a subset of codomain. Okay, so this much information you got. So what do you understand relation, like we need to know कि what is a Cartesian product. Cartesian product मतलब all possible relation जो जो हम बना सकते हैं. And relation क्या होगा, we will establish a relation based on some condition. Okay, our class owner or our company owner or anyone, he will give you condition कि on the basis of this condition try to establish a relation. Okay, so at the end we have all the relation, possible relation, and we need to just pick. Okay, कि अच्छा ये relation लेंगे, ये relation लेंगे और ये relation लेंगे. So at the end what we understood, a relation is a subset of Cartesian product. In the similar way, you are like you know this thing because 11 12 the concept, what is domain, what is the range, and what is the codomain concept. Okay, let's try to move it. Okay, before moving further, I'm just try to explain 1 or 2 points more. Okay, what is the point? How many relation are possible from A to B if you have a number, some number of element in A and some number of element B. So how can you understand how many relation are possible? That is a 6. Okay, I hope you are getting my point. So that is wrong actually. That is a total relation. Okay, if you try to analyze it, like how many relation we are going to form it, you can understand by a matrix method. Okay, so you can put it 1 2 3 and you can put it A and B. So A का 1 के साथ relation हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता है. Are you getting my point? The question is what? Number of relation कितने बन सकते हैं? Okay, from set A to set B. I'm not saying that कि आपको बनाना ही है, कितने बन सकते हैं. तो इसके बीच में relation हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता है. तो we have two possibilities here. Like we have like हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता, हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता, हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता. Are you getting my point? हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है. So what is the order of this matrix? Order is 3 into 2. Are you getting my point? So on each place there is a two possibilities. Out of 2 any one is going to happen. 2 into 2 into 2 into it will be go on 3 into 2 times. Okay, and then according to the permutation combination formula, it is 3 power 3 into 2. Are you getting my point? 2 power 6. Then how many relation can be formed? That's going to make it 64 relation. Okay, so I hope you can understand my point. Okay, and this is a total ordered paired. Okay, so you can understand 6 ordered paired we can form. Okay, I hope you cleared with my explanation. If you're not able to understand, like not able, sometimes it happens. Okay, like so you can refer gigs for gigs, or you can refer any good books. You can Google it. Okay, you can find many. There are many tutorial available on YouTube. You can watch. Okay, I'm just helping you what I know actually. Okay, I'm not like कि मैं सब जानता हूँ. I'm also learning with you, and I'm just delivering the knowledge what I have actually. Okay, so I hope you clear with this thing. So let's move on next thing. Acha, before moving next thing, just try to understand how can you define the relation. So relation can be defined, it's very easily. In the relation, we'll take the two elements. One is a x and one is a y. So you can understand x is going to be from A and y is going to be the B. Okay, this is called ordered paired. Okay, this is called ordered paired. So let's try to understand different type of relation. Okay, so the common scenario is what? रिलेशन जो तुम्हारा होगा जब तुम रिलेशन में आते हो, देयर इज टू पॉसिबिलिटीज. एक तो तुम्हारा टू डिफरेंट क्लासेस में पढ़ रहे लोगों से हो जाता है रिलेशन, लाइक वन मेंबर इज फ्रॉम सेट ए एंड वन मेंबर इज फ्रॉम सेट ए. तो दिस इज वन पॉसिबिलिटीज. अनदर पॉसिबिलिटीज क्या हो सकता है रिलेशन की? विद इन अ सेम क्लास यू कैन फॉर्म अ रिलेशन. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ओके, within a same class you can form, or two different class you can form. So what do you mean by this thing? If it two different classes, you can understand 1 2 3. I'm not explaining basic point because I know that you know. तो ए का रिलेशन ए के साथ भी हो सकता है, बी के साथ भी हो सकता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड, दैट इज वन टू मेनी रिलेशन. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सो देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप. तो ये हमारे सिलेबस में ना गेट पर्पस से ना ए इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, गेट पर्पस से ए वाला रिलेशन इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके ओके, विद इन अ सेम सेट जो हम लिखने वाले हैं ना, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो ये तुम्हारा क्या हो जाएगा? दिस इज गोइंग टू बी 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1, okay, many to many. So this much relation could be formed. Okay, and यहाँ पे तुम्हारा क्या होगा? So one by one I will explain. Initially I'm just writing it. Okay, that could be diagonal relation. Okay, and next could be a reflexive relation, and next will be symmetric relation. Okay, you can go for transitive. Okay, and then you can go for antisymmetric. And now in between this we have some other relation like irreflexive, asymmetric. Okay, so we will see it, but most important things कि हमें इतना पता होना चाहिए, क्योंकि on the basis of this thing again relation is going to be classified into three different ways. Okay, so just try to understand. Initially what we understood, relation is going to be in two parts. So relation can be established into two different sets. Okay, like A and B. So there could be the different type of set, relation like one to one relation, one to many relation, many to one relation, many to many relation. Or relation could be formed in the same set. Okay, if this is going to happen, like what kind of different relation is formed? Diagonal relation, reflexive relation, symmetric relation, transitive relation, antisymmetric relation, asymmetric relation, irreflexive relation. Okay, there are many relation. Okay, we'll see it one by one. So first we'll start our discussion on diagonal relation, then we'll move on reflexive relation. Okay, okay, so let's try to understand what is the diagonal relation. It's very easy. If you have an element, suppose for all the example, for all the different type of the relation, I will take an example. You can take the example 1 2 3. Okay, this example I will take. Okay, जो भी मैं different type of relation explain करूँगा, I will take this example. If we have like any member from set A and this belong to the same thing. Okay, for all element available in set A, and remember I'm writing it. Okay, A भी true होना चाहिए as well as this part is going to be also true. X is not related to the Y. Okay, where X is not equal to Y. So what do you mean by this thing? So to understand this point, if you have a, like I'm just putting this example, if I have 1 1, if I have 2 2, so can I say it is a diagonal relation? No, I can't say, because as per the definition, for all element जो तुम्हारा A के अंदर है उसका ऐसा रिलेशन होना चाहिए, like this is a X, then this is a X, this is a X, this is X for all element. तो 1 के लिए available है, 2 के लिए available है, but what about 3? 3 is not available here. So if this is available, then we can say it is diagonal relation. And suppose if 1 2 is a relation, 1 2 in the some relation, you will reject it in the diagonal relation, because what we know कि X cannot relate to the some other element. Okay, जो उसके equal में नहीं है. Are you getting my point? Okay, so you can understand this point. I think you understood this point. Similarly, for your understanding purpose, you can copy this example also. Revise करोगे तो might be it will help you. So this is not example diagonal. Why? Because for all element the relation is going to be happen like this. Okay, so now next question is what? How many diagonal relation can be formed from some set A to A? Okay, because same में पता करें तो same ही रहेगा ना. So we need to find out total relation. किस टाइप का relation भाई? Diagonal relation. So always use the matrix method to solve this problem. Okay, so you can take 1 2 3. Okay, because the same relation we are going to form it. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, because यही है ना, A to A में relation हम लोग form कर रहे हैं. Are you getting my point? A to A में हम relation form कर रहे हैं. तो now tell me, 1 और 2 का relation हो सकता है क्या? कभी नहीं होगा, because अगर 1 and 2 का relation होगा तो that is going to be what? That is not going to be a diagonal relation. So we will put here 0. 1 and 3 का relation होगा क्या? Never. 1 and 1 का relation होगा क्या? Definitely होना चाहिए. Okay, 2 and 2 का relation होना चाहिए? Yes, definitely होना चाहिए. 3 and 3 का relation होना चाहिए? Definitely होना चाहिए. 2 and 1 का no बाबा, no. Are you getting my point? So on diagonal, if you analyze it, how many relations are possible? Like on every cells you will get one output only, and it is goes to the one, like यहाँ तक जाएगा, like 3 times जाएगा. At the end if you multiply it, you will get one only. Okay, other than diagonal, if you're taking it again, you will get 1 into 1, because every cells is going to fill only one data. Okay, and then you will get again 1. Then both operation is required, तभी तो तुम्हें total relation मिलेगा. Then both operation required, then you will do the multiply, then you will get 1. So how many diagonal relation can you form? One relation with this cell, with only for this. Okay, generalization, if you can like generalize करने की कोशिश करो. 1 2 3, like A में n element है, n time. Okay, and this is going to be your 1 2 3, and it is going to be the n. Okay, if you try to establish relation, this and this is going to make a relation, this and this is going to make a relation, so you can understand only diagonal element is going to happen and all element is going to be the 0. So what you understand from this point, on diagonal again it's going to be 1 into n time, and kitna भी time हो, answer is going to be 1 for diagonal. Other than diagonal we have only one possibility, that is a 0, and that is 1 into 1 into 1, and it's going to be 1. If you find it, the total diagonal relation is going to be 1. So from this explanation you just need to understand how you can identify diagonal है या नहीं है. After identifying, you need to understand how many diagonal relation can be formed from the given set. So in this case you can understood कि diagonal relation only 1 बनेंगे. ठीक है, कितना भी element तुम लेके रखो. Okay, so let's try to understand the next type of the relationship. Next one is a reflexive relation. Okay, so the same thing like what, diagonal होना जैसा ही रहेगा, बस diagonal की एक condition को हम release कर देंगे. So if x relate to x for all element which is belonging to the A. Okay, and आगे का जो condition and था diagonal में लिखा हुआ, will release those. अगर if this is going to happen it, okay, then we can say it is a reflexive relation. Okay, so that means what? If same example I'm taking, he is given 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll try to find out reflexive है या नहीं है. तो 1 1 2 2. So this is not a reflexive first of things, because to be a reflexive all element का ऐसा relation available होना चाहिए, but we don't have for 3. Okay, so we need to put it 3 3 also here. And apart from this thing, कोई भी element है, we don't care. That's a reflexive relation. 1 2 आए 3 1 आए, we don't care about this thing. So that is a one benefit of reflexive relation. So that is the first thing you can understand in the reflexive relation. So now next question is what? How many reflexive relation are possible? On set A, where they will give you some set में कितने number हैं, element कितने. Suppose we are taking an element. So how we are going to analyze it? Just try to understand. There is going to be an element and there is going to be an element. Okay, so now one thing is clear. The element is going to be on a diagonal. Diagonal पर relation बनेगा ही बनेगा सबका. Okay, तो on diagonal, if you understood, 1 into 1 into 1 into, it is going to happen like n cross n. Order is going to be n cross n. It is going to the n time, and the answer is going to be 1. And what about other element? अदर एलिमेंट का रिलेशन क्या बनेगा? बन सकता है, नहीं बन सकता. लाइक 1 2 का रिलेशन हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता. वी डोंट केयर, बिकॉज रिफ्लेक्सिव वही बोलता है. तो यहाँ पे दो पॉसिबिलिटी, या होगा या नहीं होगा, या होगा या नहीं होगा. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो नाउ टेल मी, इफ यू हैव अ मैट्रिक्स ऑफ ऑर्डर n क्रॉस n, तो डायगोनल को छोड़ के कितने एलिमेंट होते हैं? ओके, तो आई एम नॉट टीचिंग दोज पॉइंट, बट आई विल टीच इन सम अदर वीडियोस. मैट्रिक्स जब पढ़ाऊंगा तो आई विल टीच दोस पॉइंट. सो नाउ फॉर हियर, ऑन एवरी सेल्स अदर देन डायगोनल, देयर कुड बी रिलेशन और नॉट, वी डोंट नो. ओके, बन भी सकता है, नहीं भी बन सकता है. So there is a two possibilities, and this is going to be happen how many time? n square minus n time. Okay, this is going to be 2 power n square minus n time. So this two things is required to find out the diagonal reflexive relation. So it is going to 1 into 2 power n square minus n. Okay, so it is going to 2 n square minus n. Okay, so this is a total number of reflexive relation is possible if given set A have some number of element. Okay, and now in the paper 2012 they asked one question, so I will cover this question in next videos. Okay, in this videos I'm not going to explain it. So in the next video we'll see the different kind of like जो भी remaining हमारे relation बचे हैं, and then on the complete part we'll solve the gate problem. I hope you liked. If you don't like, no worry. Okay, tell me like what can I improve. Currently my voice is not good. My voice recording, like we don't have any system due to the lockdown, so we are just recording with our earphones. So might be voice का एक issue होगा, so I can accept those point. And apart from this thing, explanation भी तुम्हारा मतलब like sometimes ऐसा होता है कि हम सूट नहीं करते किसी टीचर को या स्टूडेंट से, तो ये तुम्हारे ऊपर नीचे का हो सकता है. तो जस्ट पिंग में, आई कैन सजेस्ट मोर वेरी गुड वीडियोस जो कि इंटरनेट पे अवेलेबल हैं. ओके, सो जस्ट इफ यू फील लाइक कि ये तुम्हारे लिए इन्फॉर्मेटिव है, तुम्हें समझाने में मैं अगर कामयाब रहा हूँ, तो प्लीज़ लाइक करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए और उनके साथ भी शेयर करिए जो अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते हैं इस महंगे एजुकेशन को.